don't know what happened over nighttime, but Christmas has definitely came early in the Let's Play episode. Welcome back to episode 5. I have no idea what's happened. We even have snow slash sand bunnies. Basically, I'm using 0.17.0 for this episode. And dots of snow have appeared all around my world over nighttime. They've even appeared in the mesobiome over there. So I don't really know. I've also noticed something really cool with this as well. So basically, this is a plains biome, which means the tree should look exactly like this one. However, when you place one here, it looks exactly like that. But I placed one in here, it's different. I don't know. This is just really fun to do. But this is the problem with some bugs in 0.17. So it's kind of messed up my hedge a little bit because this one has changed. You know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm gonna see if we can break this. Place it down and see if it changes. That's going to be something new to do. So let's do this. Does it work? It doesn't work. It's kind of really broken. Now, thank you all so much for the support on this series. Yes, I have somewhat finished my house. I've come up with a design I actually really like. After reading your comments, you guys have said to me, hey Echo, move your door from over here to the center and don't use glass panes up top. Use blocks. So that's what I've done. I've made some changes. There's still a couple of things that we need to do to my house. But mainly in today's episode, we're going to be doing some adventuring, specifically underground, because we are low on minerals. Like, to be honest with you guys, we are really low. I'm about to break the only iron pickaxe I have. I've only got an iron sword. We have ourselves no armor and holy block size. Look at the size of that block in my hand. They are huge. Look at this. Look at that. What about pickaxes? Are they big? No. Food, it's a little bit bigger, but look at the size. Look at these are huge. Anyway, this is why I love new updates, because some things break, and even when I'm holding it now, it looks extremely huge. But let's do some adventuring. I feel, guys, I'm low on food, and I think food is going to be really important while we do some adventuring. So, before we do anything, I need to finish my house. We need to make sure we have ourselves a couple more crops. I need to make a bigger farm. I definitely need to make a bigger farm. Now, thank you all so much for enjoying this series, because it's a... Look, look at these bunnies. I have no idea, but we've somehow gained some, like... I think they're snow bunnies. I can't really tell. They look like desert bunnies, though, to me. Do we have any... Alright, well, I need to make sure we can continue to breed our animals. My chests are starting to get a little bit messy, so we really need to be careful on that as well. We've got ourselves some apples, that is fine. I'm going to take these because, of course, we're going to plant them down. I only have one, and you know what? I'm also going to try and plant down these pumpkins as well because I feel like we're going to need them. So let's grab what I do need. I've already grabbed a bunch of the wood that we need. We need dark oak, and we also needed birch. I've already grabbed them, so we're okay for this. I'm also going to grab these in case we need them as well. So the only finishing touch we've got to do is the roof. Now, I'm keeping it as a flat roof. I'm keeping it all square, all compact, and I really like this build. It's taken us a little while to get this done. I will continue to do more aesthetics to the house, but right now I feel like we've done enough work for 2 whole episodes, so we can come back to doing a designing episode another time. I think we need to definitely do some exploring, and definitely, most importantly, we need to do some mining. So let's just go and check how my farm is getting on, because that is something that's really lacking in this series, is I've not built a big enough farm to survive from. Now, I'm placing blocks. I do have a couple of food on me. I have 11 steak. We've got a little bit of cooked mutton. So we might be okay when we do some mining, because I'm just going to have to stop sprinting as much. That seems to be the issue I'm having right now. So it looks like it's growing, which is a very good thing. Do I have any bones? I don't think we had any bones in the chest. I kind of don't want to go back and check now anyway. So I'm just going to harvest all of this, and we're going to replant it all down anyway. If we can continue to make a bigger farm, it's important, because I'm going to need to not only make myself some bread, I'm also going to have to breed my animals. Now, it is becoming nighttime, so it actually might be worth me dealing with one nighttime and killing a couple of skeletons, because bone meal will be really impressive. So let's get this all planted down. We've only got a couple of these seeds left, so I want to use up all the materials I can. There's 6. We got 5 more. Let's grab ourselves... Where is it? This. We need this. Okay, so we're going to have to start making a couple more rows here. Of course, we need to make sure the water stays saturated. I think it's 4 out that water can go. Like, it stays saturated at 4, and that'll do there. I'm also going to harvest this as well. Now, the seed I'm using is ECKOSOLDIER, all one word, all capital letters. And I have used this seed in the past, so I know somewhere around there or out there in the wilderness, there is in fact going to be a village. But until we do some exploring above ground, that's going to stay a mystery for now. So it is nighttime. We've got ourselves... Oh, there's a skeleton. Okay, well, I do have myself an iron sword. This is the good thing, is I do have a... There's actually a couple of skeletons here. All right, well, we're going to have to kill these. We're going to kill as many of these as we can, actually. Thank you. I see another skeleton. Please drop some bone meal. I would definitely happily take some bone meal. See, I have no armor, and this is the main reason I want to go and do some exploring, is because I have no armor. Now, I already have my cows, so I'm sorry, Mr. Cow, but I'm going to kill you. And the weird thing is, why are cows spawning more often at nighttime rather than daytime? That makes no sense, because cows are normally drawn to, like, well, I'm going to kill you as well. I'm sorry, but you are not going to blend yourself in with the chickens. Alright, what else have we got around here? We've just, there's a couple of spiders. Watch how much bones. I only got one bone. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just sleep. Let's just sleep. Let's just get what we're going to do done, because I'm spending too much time wandering around. But mining is probably the best thing to do in today's episode. And, oh look, we found ourselves a zombie. I'm going to kill you. Please drop a carrot or a potato, actually. And there's nothing there at all. Okay, well, bonus is we've got ourselves a bunch of this, which means it's now time to... Wait, why do I only have two? Where's the other baby that we had? I some reason think they keep escaping. What about you? Feed you and feed you. I've got 5 pieces. That's enough to make myself 1 piece. Oh, wait, no, we can make ourselves 2 pieces of bread. Okay, well, we're going to do this. We'll do that. Let's make ourselves 2 pieces of bread. Let's get the other food cooked, and then let's start to adventure. So, oh yeah, I've got a little bit of food inside of here. Okay, so put that in there. Let's get that cooked as well. While that's cooking, let's get the rest of my house complete. So we need to make a bunch of these because it's going to be the main material. I'm keeping the material exactly the same, and I also need to make a bunch of these as well. So we've got ourselves dark oak planks, and we've got ourselves some birch wood planks as well. But I hope you guys really do like the house. I took your advice, and I put it in the center. Haven't decided for a door just yet, so I think I'm going to go for a dark oak door. It just seems like it would be a good door to have, especially in a build like this. Alright, up top, this is what we got to do. This is what I've got to finish, it's just up this bit. This is the last thing I've got to do to my house, for now. Of course, we need to introduce a bed. I'm going to have to make like a chest room, an enchantment room, but these things will come over time. This is only episode 5, and we've done a lot so far in this series, which is also a massive bonus as well. So, let's put this up. Let's get this done. I need to make sure I place down a couple of torches, because otherwise zombies will more than likely spawn in my house, and that's probably the last thing I want to deal with right now is any type of mob. But a lot of you have been saying, hey Echo, make yourself some automatic farms. We will get into all the exciting things once we've got the easy things done. I want to end up with full iron armor in today's episode. That is the main challenge for me today. Full iron armor. I don't even have any torches. See what I mean, guys? What I mean? Because look, snow. Who doesn't love some snow? It's spawned inside of my house. It's absolutely everywhere. It's like a winter wonderland in episode 5, which technically it's not even Christmas yet, but who doesn't love snow? It's even spawned above my house as well. Okay, so we got a bunch of pieces here, so let's get these all planted down. I've got a bunch more dark oak. I'm so glad we stacked up on wood when we got the chance. So, how much dark oak have I got? 6 more pieces, which will equal 24. This is easily going to complete this. We've got enough materials to do this. I've tried to use, by the way, guys, up top, I've tried to use a bunch of glass blocks and not glass panes. It just feels like it looks a lot better for me. 63 of these, 62 of these. All right, let's get this done. All right, well, torches are going to be needed. We need to grab ourselves as much minerals as we can. We need coal, iron. I'll take gold and I'll take diamond, but mainly I want to have full iron in today's episode. So, house completion for now. And I hope you like it. I've also, right, the reason why I block this one off and not block this one off is because, say for example, I haven't added a door to my house, a back door, should I say. Say for example, a creeper was in here and I kind of don't want it to kill me or blow up. I've got like an emergency way to get down. So I can get down here, and if I need to fight them, I can just fight them down here. So that's the reason why I've done that for now. But it looks like a pretty good house to me. It looks like a pretty good house. Okay, so look, so many. Look how there's so many bunnies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Really? Really? We didn't see a bunny in sight in episode 1 to 4. Okay, let's get these cooked, and then that's the last thing we need to do. Okay, so now it's preparation for going mining. We need to make sure we have all the right materials. Now, I'm not using the classic crafting. I could change to the classic crafting if you guys really want me to, but I'm just happy using this type of crafting for now because I'm so used to our Minecraft Pocket Edition. I also forgot to plant down my pumpkins. Pumpkins pumpkin pie would be a good thing to have, but I don't really want to make it my main food. So for now, let's just get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of everything I do not need. So I'm going to need sticks. In fact, I'm probably going to need a lot of sticks, and it's starting to rain. So this is where fishing would be a really good time. But fishing is still kind of broken at the moment. Anyway, we got a dark oak door. Let's do it. Let's do it. It looks, you know what? You know what's really funny about the dark oak door for me? The dark oak door looks like a chocolate bar. It really does. I don't know if that fits in, because all the attention is drawn to the door. And look, why? Do you guys see that then? Look, the snow. The snow on a certain angle. That is so weird. It just snows in the most weirdest places. But you know what? I like it. Because it feels like a Wonderland. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh, look, even the trees have... This is so strange. But it's really fun to see that this is happening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is one way to break Minecraft. But you know what? It's kind of a good way to break Minecraft. And thank you for your eggs. Okay, please give me a chicken. No baby chickens. A chicken's broken, because I've broken a couple of eggs in this series. We've had nothing at all. Anyway, I'm distracted again. I'm constantly distracted. Let's get rid of all the things that we do not need. So food is going to be needed. I'm probably going to have to make myself a couple of stone pickaxes. So, I don't need a stone hoe. Don't need shears. Actually, I'm going to take the dark oak. I'm going to use the dark oak as my materials for now. So, let's just put a couple there and a couple in here. We need one more, which is 14. I'm going to turn all of them into torches, more or less, because we're going to need them. I don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. I've got 9 coal. That is all I've got. So, let's make ourselves a bunch of these. Let's make myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That should be enough. Let me make myself another pickaxe. In fact, I'm going to make myself 2 pickaxes. Shovel, I'm probably going to need a shovel as well. And now it's torches, because I really don't have any torches. So I'm hoping this many torches will equal us finding coal, iron, gold, anything related to minerals. And I'm going to set on my specific order. So I have a pickaxe, a sword, I have a shovel. Then I have, oh, we've got a broken shovel there. Then I have an axe, and then I would normally have a bow. The question is, though, can I make a bow yet? We've only got 2 pieces. I really wish I killed that spider now, because I would have been... This is so cool. I'm loving the snow crossed with weird rain, and the trees are changing. Alright, well, anyway, there is no spider here. I was going to kill him and try and make myself a bow. Then I go with... Oh, wait, bucket. Aha. Okay, so I've got a bow, so we're going to go bucket. I'm going to go torches. Then along here, I'm going to go food, and food. And then we are now good to rock and roll. First thing is, let's eat a little bit of food, and then let's go do a little bit of mining today. I think some mining is going to be a fun thing. I've also got apples if I really need any. But food is good. Food is love. Food is life. Let's go down. Let's go and do some underground exploring. So I've already started to do a little bit of mining down here. You guys did see in a previous episode that I needed to grab myself some iron because I was just sticking to the normal thing. So let's go down as far as we need to. And then let's conclude the diamond level. I actually forgot, we do have an add-on that gives you coordinates. So you can see on the bottom right, we now have coordinates. So we can actually find ourselves diamond level a lot easier. I've also come across a little bit of coal. I'm running low on torches as time goes by, and you can see like we've done a ridiculous amount of mining already. I've already broken 1 iron pick. We're now onto the stone pickaxes, which are starting to break. So it's going to be really important in today's episode to grab as much iron as we can. So I'm going to grab all this, and we're going to head down even more. I've just took on the biggest gravel patch ever. Like, look at the size of this thing. The only disappointing thing is sometimes mining behind gravel can be extremely rewarding. So you'll find coal, iron, lapis, and stuff like that. In this case, we didn't find any. But I'm getting closer and closer to level 12. But typically on Minecraft Pocket Edition, I've started to notice one of the best levels to mine at has actually been a level 11. So I'm going to go down to level 11 and see how we get on. Now, this pickaxe is about to break. But these materials are extremely useful. So this is level 12. I'm just going to make a little bit more of a path, and then we're going to go down 1 more layer. But as you guys can see, I created 2 stone pickaxes, and I've spent the majority of my time using these pickaxes to get down to this level. So hopefully, now that we're here, it's going to be rewarding, and we can come across a bunch of iron. This is why you've got to be careful in Minecraft. That is lava. And what happened is a gravel fold fell into here, and I nearly fell with it. So we got to be extremely careful here. I'm just going to do a little bit of strip mining for now, because for me, strip mining is probably the best strategy. And you know what's going to be disappointing? If I come across diamonds before I find any type of iron, then I don't even know what I'm going to say. And there we go. We come across redstone before I come across any iron at all. I've done a little bit of mining here, and I've actually not come across any minerals. Oh, there we go. Look, even lapis. I found lapis before I found any type of iron. This never happens for anybody else other than me. And it only ever happens when I do something like a Let's Play series. But you know what? This is going to be a really good block, or should I say a really good item as time goes by, because I really love enchanting. So enchanting is going to be a massive part of this Let's Play. So let's just grab a bunch more of this. I'm running low on this pickaxe. I don't think do I have any spare wood on me? I have enough wood, so we can probably make ourselves a couple of stone pickaxes if we need to. But I'm taking the coal because, of course, wherever I use this coal up or above. And look, I found gold. I found gold, lapis, and redstone before I found any type of iron. This never happens to anybody else other than me. Well, it means that I've got some blocks that I can come back and get, though, which is always good. Always mine behind ores, because you always find ores behind ores. This is very unusual, though. I never, ever do this, and that's the last pickaxe I've got. Now, I want to be careful here. I'm going to go down this way a little bit more, and I'm going to make myself a couple more pickaxes. Okay, 2.5 pickaxes left. I'm hoping these can actually be the source of me finding a little bit of iron. At least we can come back down here at a later date, though, and we can harvest. But if I find diamonds before I find any iron, I am going to go absolutely insane. You have got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. I have found diamonds. I have found redstone. I have found lapis. I have found gold. Even before I found one piece of iron. What is this? How is this even a thing? How does this even happen? Look at this. Look at this. If you guys are using this seed, come to this specific location. There are diamonds here, and the good thing is, actually, it's 1, 2, 3. Let's just actually have a quick look at how many diamonds this is, because this is a really, really good start to this series. This means there's, okay, that's how many there is. So I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 if we mine this block above here. And no. Okay, so four diamonds. We're going to continue plowing on, because I can't mine this with a stone pick. You need iron. So it looks like the hunt for iron is actually on. Okay, it turns out I just had to go a little bit further, but you can see here, we finally found ourselves some iron. Now the question is, do I want to be smart and save those diamond ores for when I have a fortune pick? Because I don't know how good my luck is going to be for finding diamonds in this series. Now I have found them quite early on, which I'm pretty surprised about, because on Minecraft Pocket Edition, I never ever seem to find myself any type of diamonds. I always find them, but it's always like episode 15, 20. We're finding them a lot faster, but I need to try and find myself a little bit more iron before I do anything else. And again, more redstone. Can't mine it because I don't have iron. Well, I do have iron, but I'm kind of using these stone pickaxes up because, well, I feel if I spend the majority of my time using just iron, then we're going to stock up our chest with unwanted items. But the good thing is this coal is producing not only XP, but the coal that we're stacking up on just means that we're going to have enough for our furnaces, enough for smelting, and of course, enough for torches. So I'm pretty happy with this expedition so far. I feel like we're going to have to spend another episode doing a bunch of mining though, because, well, we found diamonds on episode 5, the first part of our mining adventure, and we found them straight away. So let's just take this and I guess let's head back. This has actually been a super, super awesome expedition underground so far. I've only done one strip mine so far, but I've got stacks and stacks of coal and iron and, sorry, not iron, I've got stacks of coal and redstone and even diamonds and even gold that I can take once I have myself some iron pickaxes. But we're going to head up top and we're going to count ourselves very lucky this time. I've just realized how far I mined down. That's a lot of blocks. We're on 64 now. It took us a long time to get down there with just one iron pick and a bunch of stone. But that's going to conclude today's episode. If you look in my inventory, we only came out with 7 pieces of iron, but we come out with a lot of coal, so torches are going to be good. Plus we found diamonds and stuff. I didn't technically take everything, but next episode, I think we should probably make ourselves a couple of chests because things are looking a little bit messy inside of here. And also I feel we still need to do a bunch more of mining because I don't have any armor. Hopefully you did enjoy this episode. If you did, be sure to thumbs it up. Have a great day. Stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.